What's good? How we doing? How's it going? How's it going? How we doing? Let me turn that down a smidge. I love how I, like, fixed the volume before I started playing music, but it was still quiet. How we doing? How's everybody going? What's up? It snowed, damn. Old mate, what's up? What's up? What's up, Twitch chat? What's up, Kick chat? I see you. I see both of you. I'm looking at both of you right now. You're in my sights. Lots of snow here? Damn. Yeah, that's crazy with the snow and all that. It is cold here, but it is not... It's not 80 degrees! Thank God! God, I hated that. That was concerning as hell. Should not have been 80 degrees in fucking November, but it's whatever. Were you in... Oh, other person, you're adding at someone else, my bad. How we doing? How we doing? Don't mind the... We don't have any sound effects today, like, unless you pay for them. I don't have my soundboard and all that, because I'm streaming from my laptop. Because, there are people working on power lines, and I don't want to be live on my computer and then the power cut out, so... I'd rather lose Wi-Fi than my entire shit just shut off. You should start... Here, wait, I need to zoom the chat in so I'm not... Every time I look, but Tay is nothing but a Cryo-Keen wannabe. Yo. That's good. Good shit. Laptop it up. Yes. You should start a stream with the life-size crochet of you sitting in the chair. Yeah, that would be good. It turns around with me like... That would be funny. Tarantino just announced his top 10 movies and they all suck. I haven't even seen it. We're gonna be crocheting more of Jigglypuff today. We got more Jigglypuff. If it were so good, you'd be nice to poodles and love poodles. You don't even follow poodles on Twitter. I hardly follow people on Twitter, by the way. Nah, I'm cool with doodles. I'm cool with... I mean, I used to be neighbors with a poodle. I don't have a problem with poodles. I wonder if I can, like, prop the book up on my... Oh yeah, I sure can. That's pretty cool. Oh, wow. What a ultimatum there. If I don't follow him, I support eating poodles. My god. Okay. Jeez. Guess I should go follow him then. Pause up, don't shoot. Is she rapping? Nah, not today. No rapping today. How's your day going, Taylor? It's been going good. It's been interesting because I've been, like, wondering if my power is about to go out all day because of people working on power lines. They're, like, replacing the lines, so... I don't know if everything goes black behind me and then I get frozen for a minute. It's because my Wi-Fi got turned off. I'll try to connect with my hotspot, I guess. I guess I should start charging my phone to prevent that from happening. I was gonna, have some music in my ear while, watching, or while y'all were, listening to this music, because this is safe music that I can play. You doodle-doo, just doodle-dude it. I say that as a dog lover. Poodles are one of the few animals that are legit ugly. I say that as a dog lover. Nah, personally, I think, pit bulls are ugly. They're very ugly. And I stand by that claim. I boldly stand by that claim. I think pit bulls are very ugly. If you have a pit bull, I'm sorry. And also French bulldogs. I don't like French bulldogs. It's, I just don't care for them. Doodles are also poodles. I know, exactly. They're half poodle. It's like something mixed with a poodle. I'm aware. I do have a pit bull, and she's not ugly. See, I'm sorry. Personally, I've had bad experiences with pit bulls, too, so that's why. Of all the dogs I have ever interacted with, it's always been pit bulls. Yeah, I've been around a poodle before, actually. I remember meeting this one, like, standard poodle. So it was, like, what we think of as a poodle. Big poodle. And this thing was, like, 20 years old, and this thing straight up, like, walked up to me, like... Like, this thing walked up to me, like, dragging a fucking leg. It was a nice dog, but it was pretty funny to see, like, just such an old poodle. How is Nebby and Grayman? Well, Nebby is right here. Nebby, how are you doing? Nebby, do you wanna let the people know how you're doing? Sorry, the hand cam is blocking me. I like pit bulls, but I got bit by one a few months ago and had to go to the hospital. It was just poodling. Kit crowd filtered all the schlubs and back to peak user base. Hello, Nebby. I was being nice to him, too. Exactly! Exactly! That's how it was for me. It's like, I remember when I was a kid, I was playing with, like, a family friend's pit bull, and this dog was being nice to me, but the minute I turned my back, it fucking jumped on my back. It didn't bite me or anything, but it jumped on my back and, like, knocked me to the ground. And it kind of scared me. It kind of scared my mom, and then we ended up leaving, I think. But like, what the fuck? You know? Typical. They get you when your back's turned. And I have a scar from one, too. I will say, like, I think they're ugly dogs. But, I mean, I can't say that they're not cute, you know? Like, there are cute moments of them, but I personally would never get one. Blue heelers are peak dog. Blue heelers, border collies, peak dogs. Personal opinion there. Poodles love you.
Poodles love you.
Well, thank you. I like poodles. I love poodles. Is that what you want me to say? Yeah, put that in your pipe and smoke it. Pit bulls are ugly but cute. Yeah, if I see one, like, looking and being all, like, not in person, but, like, videos, you know? It's not in front of me, so I can look at it and think, like, oh, it's smiling. But, like, I can't feel hatred towards it, but it's a breed that I avoid. Despite being 13% of the dog population, pit bulls commit 50% of the crime. I have chihuahuas. They are very entertaining, but a hassle. Yeah, I bet they shit everywhere, huh? I bet you're constantly cleaning up piss and shit, huh? Man. I'm trying to think of another kind of dog that's just, like, interesting to me. I like the ones that, they're like the hairless ones that are that Anubis, or, you know, like the Egyptian Anubis is based on. Poodles were the first ever humans on Earth. They do, like, they do have very human features. Very strange. I fucking hate pit bulls. That's good. I always loved beagles or any kind of hound. Yeah, I will say I've always wanted a basset hound, but I could probably assume that they are a hassle to have. I think, again, I say, blue heelers are just peak dog. I stand by that claim. Some of the best dogs I've ever had were blue heelers, or had blue heeler mixed into them. Yo, Tay, what happened to your Twitter? What happened to my Twitter? Did something happen to my Twitter? I think my Twitter's okay. If you're wondering where my Twitter is, it's here. I changed the oh. It's here. I changed the handle just so it was universal because the character count couldn't work. Like, my character account that was on Instagram couldn't work on Twitter. So I just took the U and the O out of button. You hate me. You want me to doodle die. Buddy, that's not what I'm saying. I just don't follow many people on Twitter. I don't use Twitter that much anymore. It's just, I've avoided it. I don't know. I've got 2 schnauzers like Eva Braun. Someone hacked your Twitter and they've been saying some messed up stuff. Oh, I bet. But I like it. Would you mean you love poodles and stuff? Like, why can't you just be nice? I am being nice. How am I not being nice? I'm sorry. Yeah, 404s for me? What the fuck? I love how I just opened my Twitter and it was fine. Yeah. My Twitter seems to be fine. You're just trying to gaslight me. You're just trying to gaslight me. You're using knitter? So that might... Yeah, of course it would. Of course using knitter would have something to do with it. Yeah, you're typing in the wrong Twitter. It's without a U. Take the U out of Button Eye Crochet. When I was a kid, I was playing outside with the neighbor's kids, and an old lady's Doberman got out and ran... Oh, sorry, hold on, I need to scroll up a little. An old lady's Doberman got out and ran at us, and we all ran away screaming. It was friendly, but it just looked scary. Yeah, Dobermans are pretty intimidating. But every Doberman I've ever interacted with are very sweet. I like Rottweilers, too. I had a Rottweiler as a kid. It was a very sweet dog. She on they phone. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, dude. I just wanted to, make sure you weren't gaslighting me. Or, like, trying to make sure that you, you know, were seeing the right thing. Maybe it was because I was looking at the poodle's Twitter. I can't remember any of those Asian dog breeds like Akita or the long hair ones. I believe the Akitas are the long hair ones, and then Shiba Inus are like the Doge dogs. I could be wrong, though. Because they look like hounds from The Simpsons. Yeah, they do. They look like Mr. Burns. His hounds. You don't know my Twitter. I'm hidden. You're Poodle. You're Poodle on Twitter. @Poodle. That's you. Me and my friends laughed at this dog because he was scary and only did 1 bark, but we expected him to bark a lot. Huh. Just checked on the Twitter account domain and it still says the account doesn't exist. Oh well. Don't worry, I stopped them hacking your Twitter. I made it not happen. Nice. Thanks, bro. Yeah, I've had a few long-haired wiener dog friends. I remember one that was named Ween, which was pretty funny. It was a sweet dog. Do you think 67 is funny? No. It does not have the relevancy as Oh.
Streamlabs down for me BTW, get mom off the office.
Aw, fuck. I'm sorry, dude. I have to pee. Oh, well, you should go. Rip those crusty little white dogs. Yeah, no. I have to pass on those. Beagles are the cutest, but they're a pain in the ass. Huge escape artists. And I know they're loud as fuck. I know beagles are known to be very, very, very loud and talkative. I like Rottweilers a ton, but I think Pit Bulls are bad people. Yeah, that's how I feel. Like, I've had a Rottweiler as a child at the same time that I got, like, fucked with by a Pit Bull. Like, at the same age. So, I mean, it... Outside doodle. My beagle before she passed was fat and smart. Yeah, I mean, animals are like people, man. They all have different personalities. I mean, here's a good example. Nebby very much has a different personality than Grayman. Neb. Oh. I guess she didn't feel like playing right now. The only dog that ever actually hurt me was a small dog. Yeah, like, the only time I've actually been bit by a dog, I think, was a Chihuahua. And it was, of course, like, a Chihuahua that was very protective, you know. And that was when I was a kid. I will say, like, a Pit Bull did, like, scratch me and give me a scar. But, like, a dog that ever bit me, not, like, full-fledged bit me, but definitely got its teeth on me and made me go, oh, shit, was a Chihuahua. Belgian Malinois are pretty cool. Yeah, I will say, I would love to have one of those dogs just so I could fucking train it to be a beast, but they require a lot of work. Are blue healers that Aussie type dog, like the one in Mad Max Road Warrior? Ooh, I think it is, actually. Hold on. Let me look it up. I have to look this way to look things up, sorry. Yeah! Yeah! It's the dog that's in Mad Max. It's the kind of dog that's in Mad Max. Blue healer. Dude, you can find a blue healer like nothing around here because they're cow dogs. They're known, you know, so many people have ranches around here that they need a dog to be a herding dog. Daily shocks Nebby like a Hassan. No, I don't! Blue poodler. Hell yeah, thank you for the follow. What the dog doing? What the dog doing? Hello, Tay. Hello, Grisway. How is your beanie holding up? They're dogs, not cows, stupid. Well, they need a dog to herd the cows. And those dogs are smart as hell. Wow, huh. Had a Belgian-German mix and he was the easiest, coolest dog. Damn. See, I've heard a lot of mixed things, you know, where like... But like I said, animals are like people. They all have different personalities. Some may be the chillest fucking dogs ever, but some may be the most energetic and high-strung dogs ever. I have to go to a meeting because I'm being sued. I wish you would consider following me. Bye. Well, good luck. Good luck with, your lawsuit, Poodle. Maybe when you get out of your, meeting, you'll see a follow from me on Twitter. What we crocheting today, champ? We're still working on Jigglypuff. We're still working on Jigglypuff. I want to carry the Jigglypuff throughout the streams and then possibly list it on my website for you guys live when I finally have it done. We might be going a little shorter today just because of the 24-hour stream this past weekend. If you missed it, it is still on my Kick. You can check it out. It is an entire day's worth of watch time. But, you know, if you want something to turn on and watch later, you know, it's on Kick. Thanks, it would mean a lot. Poodle lives matter. A yellow lab was the best dog I've ever had. She never barked and was very loyal. That sounds like Marley and Me, and it makes me sad. Because I read Marley and Me as a kid, and I was like... And I saw it in theaters. Beanie doing great. It's been cold, so I've had more of an excuse to wear it nice. Yesterday was my birthday, and I feasted on mini oysters. Nice. Happy birthday. I've never had, oysters. Sounds interesting. 24 hours of corn. Yeah, it pretty much was. But... more like puffy jiggling. Wait, hold on. We gotta get Nebby's attention. Nebby. Neb. Oh. Do you want to come over here? 24-hour was wild, very fun, nice. Are you still unable to wake from alarm clocks? It depends on the alarm clock. Depends on the day, I guess. I just ate a frozen pizza. Mistake. I said mistake. Mistake. Damn. Wouldn't be a Tay sleeping stream without an hour of alarms, right? Yeah, no shit. Hey, I mean, hell, even during, season 2, I had, like, Josie was, like, jumping on the bed or whatever, and I was just like... My cat's got snake eyes. Nibby. They're saying you have snake eyes. What do you have to say about that, Nibby? You want your mushroom? Her mushroom. I just did kettlebell swings and felt great. Nice.
Oh! Being chilling.
What the dog doing?
Nope.
Hello, Tay, I'm eating that slop like grits, bang bang, eating that slop, betting bang and strong homie like what a pimp slurp slurping that slop.
Yo.
How was today's body pan bed?
Yo, I couldn't even make out what that was saying entirely. How was today's body cam vid? I haven't watched it yet. But, being chilling. Neb, do you want your mushroom? Do you want your mushroom, Nebby? Do you want your mushroom, Nebby? Do you want your mushroom, Nebby? Do you want your mushroom? Let's see if she gets the mushroom. Oh shit, it went through. I sent it like 5-10 minutes ago. Damn. Hey, I'm glad it went through though. Nebby, get your mushroom. It's gonna fall. It's falling. Oh no. There you go. My cat meows like a human. I hope it's normal. Yeah, my old cat Gary used to do that. He used to like straight up be like, like he'd just go around howling. Me and my friends had to look after their uncle's dog. It was a wolf dog mix or something. It was huge. Whoa, like one of those wolfhounds. Ooh, damn, like those, like the big ones. Well, you're saying it was huge. Like it's like got like wiry hair. Oh, hold on. Irish wolfhound, I think is what it is. Also, in case you guys couldn't tell, I watched Dogs 101 a lot when I was a kid. Look up what a Irish wolfhound is. Tell me if that's the dog you're saying, because... Yeah, we had an Irish wolfhound too once. They're crazy large. Yeah, they look like they are. I mean... Holy shit! I mean, but imagine somebody coming into your house to rob you and they see that, though. Thank you, oysters are great. I had trouble waking up from alarm clocks in college, and I had to write a 2,000-word essay on the history of alarm clocks for my rowing coach because I was late to practice. That sounds really gay. I'm sorry you had to deal with that. The cat doesn't give a Frenchman's fuck. Nebby, do you give a Frenchman's fuck? Let's see if she'll catch her mushroom. Did I see the movie Isle of Dogs? Yeah, I watched it, like, back then. The one we had was a complete psycho who got territorial over the couch, so we had to get rid of him after a fortnight, so I'm not sure what their normal temperament is like. Yeah, I can't imagine. I've never even seen one of those dogs in person. But where I live, it's too hot for dogs like that, so... Mostly you see, like, Australian Shepherds, Border Collies, like, you see cow dogs, or small dogs. Or, like, German Shepherds and stuff like that. But not like, Huskies. There are a lot of people that have Huskies, even though it's really hot and not intended to have... Like, this is not the environment for them. Do I know who Ronnie Coleman is? The name sounds familiar. Is that the guy that plays Hellboy? No, that's Ron Perlman. Wait, hold on. Good God! No, I don't know who that is. Let me look up Ron Perlman, though, because that's who I'm thinking of. Yeah, I'm thinking of Ron Perlman. I bet huskies have back problems, too. I could see, like, bigger dogs having back problems. No, it was a mix of something. It could look, kind of look like a German Shepherd, but blonde. It was up to my chest. Holy fuck. Look up Ronnie Coleman highlights. I might look it up later. But, just because I don't want to get fucking copyrighted on YouTube. Whoever's video it might be of Ronnie Pullman. Pullman? Holy fuck! Ronnie Coleman. He's popular, huh? Is he popular like, Oh, what's his name? Hold on. Rich something. Hold on. Rich Piana. Yes, Rich Piana. That's who I was thinking of. Is he on par with Rich Piana? Yeah. Couldn't think of his name. I knew it was something weird. Yeah, is he on par with that guy or what? Like in terms of craziness? He a little more gay, a touch gayer. Ah, I see. Yeah, I need to look more into Rich Piana stuff. I've seen a lot of Rich Piana, like, memes, but, like, never looked into his stuff. I do understand he, like, died, like, because of his steroid use, though. I still have it. We framed the essay in our rowing house. Oh, God. Rich Piana is a bit of a meme guy. Yeah, that's where I've seen his stuff. You ever watch Jason Genova and Big Lenny? Yeah, I've seen bits and pieces of that. I think, like, I remember Big Lenny more than I remember Jason Genova, but I do understand that, like, from what I can remember, Jason Genova is much more, you know, he's not all there. I mean, neither of them are, but, like, the Big Lenny guy, like, wearing fucking eggs, wearing fucking wigs and, like, saying he's a woman or whatever the fuck he does. This shit where he's, like, living in complete filth, but he, like, acts like he's a normal dude. That isn't, like, roided up in literal leather. If Pokemon were real, which one would you want most want as a pet? I'm glad you asked me that, because I, personally, Litten reminds me of Nebby, and Galarian Meowth reminds me of Greymon. So hold on, let me give you my examples here. This is Greymon in my mind, because gray, fluffy, just very, very rambunctious personality. Greymon can be a little rambunctious. But, like, my Litten figure that I have here, this is just very Nebby-coated. Like, just laid out, chill looking, you know? Very, very Nebby-coated. But, if I had to pick, I'm gonna count those two out, because in my mind, they identify as those for me. I would have to say... I would think Ekans would be cooler Murkrow, but, like, as a pet. Yeah, Ditto is cheating, Mew is cheating too, because Mew is every Pokemon, or it's like, you know, all the Pokemon in one Pokemon. And yeah, Ditto is cheating. That makes sense, because it could be any Pokemon. But what would you feed him? Butter? Strictly butter? No. Strictly butter. Butter dog. A dog with a butter. Tay, what's your IRL Pokemon team? I don't know if I have such a thing. Are you talking about, like, card-wise? Like, what's my IRL, like, Pokemon card team? Because that I do have. I do have that figured out. For the most part. Peasant maxing. Magikarp. I was thinking Magikarp, but I was also thinking, like, because it's a big fish. It would just be like one big fish. But, like I said, I kind of want it to be a little bit of a shorter stream today. The ones you'd have if they were real. Oh! Well, definitely Mew. And Ditto. Fucking Alakazam. That'd be pretty cool. Dracloak would be pretty cool. What is that? 4? Okay, I said 4. I can only have like 5, right? 5 or 6. Starmie. Yeah, Starmie with the yeah sound. That would be funny. Or Starmie, the legendary Starmie. Like, what the fuck is that thing? No, the Pokemon you own in real life. Machoke, not gay, by the way. I'm trying to think. I got one more. Yeah, gotta have a ghost Pokemon. I mean, Gengar feels too... Gengar feels like too obvious of a choice that I probably would pick Haunter. My Pokemon team is a massive cockerel. For real-life Pokemon fighting, cockfights behind the Korean laundromat. Damn. Yeah, I guess Haunter would be pretty cool. I know there are other ghost types, though. I'm not sure if Sableye is. I really like Sableye, too. Sableye's badass. I mean, visually. I don't know about, like, power-wise, but... But, like I said... Oh, shit. His arms. Oh, shit. I'm grabbing more than just this yarn. Why? Why is there yarn mixed in here? What the fuck? Why is there yarn in my yarn? Alright, so... Last time we were here, we had... I gotta scoot up a little. But the last time we were here, we got 2 fingers done, 2 hands done.
Machamp could jack up to 4 homies at once, no homo.
My god. Hey, but he's not gay, like you said. We got 2 arms done. Alright. Let me pause this so I'm not, like, hearing multiple things at once. Duskull? Yeah, Duskull would be pretty cool. I like Greavard. I have, like, figures of them, so I'm, like, looking at them now. Reshiram's pretty cool. Zekrum's pretty cool. I don't know. Everyone forgets Ghastly. No, I'm not forgetting Ghastly. I just understand that Ghastly is like a little ball. I'm trying to think. Should I scoot up a little more? I think I might. So, we're getting to the bitch part of Jigglypuff's body. So, I have to do, let's see here, I'm on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm on row 14. And I need to get, I have to do 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I have to do 9 rows of 72 stitches for Jigglypuff's body. So. Oh, oops. Sorry. Music. My bad. Hi, Tay. How's it going? How's it going? Going pretty good. Making Jigglypuff. How's it going with you? But we gotta do 9 rows of 72 stitches. So to put that into perspective, if I were to calculate that, let me whip out the calculator here. Whipping out the calculator. We got 72. Oh, yeah, is my shit just like dead? Times 9. Okay, cool. I guess my fucking calculator just like doesn't want to work. It's really dim. Hold on. Alright, hold up. Yeah. Alright, so to put that into perspective, we gotta do 648, at least 648 stitches this stream. Because I want to try to get through the body of Jigglypuff. But, you know what's funny is, I still have a lot of rows after just those 648 stitches. So to put into perspective of how crochet is, there you go. Still using a dedicated calculator. Nice. Well, I do use this one sometimes. My Texas Instruments calculator that I actually... No, it's actually not a Texas Instruments. But it's, like, very on par with it. Fucking... Got the graphing calculator. I use it sometimes. Taylor, my OG, hit me up a few months ago. It was with the pleasurable news that you OD'd. I was so happy I stood up in my gamer chair and hit the Millie Rock. But turns out it was a rumor. Well, get ready to Millie Rock again, buddy. Because I'm about to OD on life. Alright? I don't even think that's the Millie Rock. I gotta remember how I don't even remember how the Millie Rock goes. But... Get ready, buddy, because I'm ODing after this stream ends. I'll turn on the next stream on Thursday. What is that? You ever look up homebrew games you can load into those? I've heard about it before, but Can you hit the stanky leg? Not right now. Not right now. That's for later. Alright. Tay sleeping in gamer lead or gamer chair, yeah. Alright, we're about to start crocheting. We're about to get right into it. Completely person. What did you think of the latest Smiling Friends? I thought the joke at the end was funny as... Yeah, that was great. Also, I love that we know that Glep is the fall of Rome and the cause of the Black Plague and, like, the cause of so many things. But, alas, it is time to begin crocheting. Wait, that was good. Hold up. I like how Charlie's having relationship troubles. Don't ever touch me. It's good to see Zach's not making a Gary stew out of the character. I don't even know what that means, but yeah, I'm glad that it's not getting run into the fucking ground. And yeah, the joke at the end was great. That was really good. I'm glad they did that. This crochet session was promised to me 7,000 years ago. Indeed it was. Did you watch White Lotus? I don't even know what White Lotus is. Do I know what White Lotus is? Am I supposed to know? Yeah, I'm not listening to what I should be listening to right now. I have it like playing and I'm not paying attention to it. With how you operate that crochet hook, you could becoming an acupuncture therapist. I've had acupuncture done before, which is pretty wild that you say that. Because, acupuncture is fucking crazy. Okay, I'm not gonna watch that this set. I'm just gonna listen to music. If I get a Beatles song, though, it's gonna be in one ear, so it's gonna sound crazy. I've only seen, I've never seen The Boys. I think it's fucking stupid. Every time I see memes of it, it's pretty stupid. I've never seen White Lotus. Did you ever watch the acupuncture guy in the last Final Destination movie? I've only watched the first Final Destination movie. Does acupuncture hurt? I've only seen the horror films where they get shoved into the body somehow. So basically, the way that it works, at least when I had it done, was it would be in my head. It would be under my scalp, certain parts of my scalp, to where it somehow brings attention to like what part of your body you're needing to get worked on. So I went for my shoulder. My shoulder was cooked. My shoulder was fucking cooked. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with it. It was just fucked up from playing too much softball. And using it too much. So I would go have the needles put in my head, and then I'd get, like, the cupping and shit done, and it'd get, like, massaged and shit, and it helped. I would have to go back every, like, couple months. Like, when my arm would start hurting again, like, just at the slightest bit, I would go back just to, you know, for preventative measures. But it helped a lot, honestly. But yeah, I had, like, the cupping and shit done, too. It was pretty crazy. At one point, I went, and as well, on top of having it, like, in my head and all that shit, I also got it, like, in my shoulder. Like, had the needles put in my shoulder. Was wild. And, like, the person doing it, like, literally hooked me up to, like, the fucking cables you use on your car. Like, to jump your car. It was, like, little, like, plugs like that, like, you know, clamps like that, put onto the, like, pieces of metal that were in my arm, and dude was, like, fucking, like, ticking my arm, like, giving me electrotherapy. It was crazy, but it helped. No, I went to it knowing it was acupuncture. I mean, I was a teenager, so, like, it got sorted out for me, but it was for acupuncture because I, like, knew a girl that had got it done who also had a fucked up shoulder, and she got it done, and, like, were saying that it really helped her. So, went and checked it out myself. It was pretty cool. It was honestly pretty cool. Maybe you gained superpowers. Maybe Tay's idea of a good time is a car battery and a set of jumper cables. Yeah. It's jumping cars. Yeah, it was, like, actually a licensed person. And nobody took a video. Oh, I see. You're, like, making a hypothetical here. Might have electrokinesis. If you stop crocheting right about there, is it a Jigglypuff yarmulke? Well, let's see. Let me finish this row. Alright, let's see. Is it? It might be a little too big. I think it's a little too big. Or is it? Is it too big? Also, I think I'm about to listen to one of the Ween albums. I'm listening to the same music I was listening to all weekend. I'm gonna listen to one that I haven't listened to yet. I lost viewers. What, so should I just, like, stop there? You could totally sell those. I'd rather not. Alright, I'm gonna listen to The Pod album by Ween. Oh no. My hook! Okay, we found it. Alright, we have finished row 15. Now we gotta get to row 23. Oh, oops. Pulling the wrong fucking... Any Babylonian in chat? Can you hit the iconic soy pog? Nah, that'll cost you, buddy. Hey. What'd I tell you? What did I tell you? That's gonna cost you, buddy. That'll have to cost you something. Scoot up a little more. I don't think I could tell you, like, scenes where people get electrocuted. How's Nebby and Grayman? Well, Nebby's doing good. She's right here. Grayman's up there. But hope all is well with you too. Thanks. Let's see. Nebby, how are you? How are you, Nebby? You doing okay? Home Alone 2. See, I feel like I remember, like, being forced to watch Home Alone 2, but I couldn't tell you. I don't care for those movies. Like, I think I had to watch it at school or something, you know? Like, it was, like, what they turned on for us to watch at school. Because I had, like, a stupid fucking bitch for a science teacher. Basic bitch, and she literally had herpes. And acted like it was normal. This bitch had, like, cold sores all over her face. Acted like it was normal. Sorry, I'm gonna breeze over that. Don't even get me started about A Christmas Story.
Home Alone isn't a film anyone has watched but somehow has seen every scene from it, just like A Christmas Story.
Yep. Yeah, don't even get me started with A Christmas Story, because that's like... My mom's family is like... That's like the Christmas movie. They have to because they do that shit where they like replay it all day on that one channel. And they literally leave that channel on and let it replay. All Christmas. I've never even seen It's a Wonderful Life. I've only seen Gremlins once and it scared me as a kid. I will admit, I was scared of Gremlins when I was a kid. Because of it being, like, in the dark. I was like, oh god. I don't even think I've seen the JFK movie. Do I fuck with Wes Anderson? Dude, I don't like the vibe. I mean, like... I have to think of what movies he's done, but, like, I just get such a vibe of, like... I have been to Europe, and I know what it looks like in the Italian villas and on the Italian countryside, that I'm gonna put it in these American films for people to understand. Oh, like Fantastic Mr. Fox. I'll give that... I'll tone it down a little. I like Fantastic Mr. Fox. But I don't like his, like, real-life movie. Like, the movies with actual people in it. I don't like that. Because he did Isle of Dogs, too, right? Like, if he did that, like, the claymation shit's cool. But, like, the like... French Dispatch, or whatever the fuck, and, like, getting all the, in the, what is it? Like, something with a hotel. Oh, something like that. Yeah, you just don't understand true art, Chuddy. Yeah, some shit like that, where it's like, I've been to Europe, and I know, and it gives me such that vibe of like, I've been to Europe, and I know what it's like, and you don't, because you're American, and you can't afford to go to Europe. That's the vibe I get, personally. Where it's like, I don't like it. I don't know. Grand Budapest Hotel. That's what I'm thinking of. I think that's the one I'm thinking of. I don't know. The ones that I've seen are just so, like... I know art because I've been to Europe. And specifically the vibe of, like, Euro adjacent. I've been to Europe, you haven't. I know what it looks like at a French cafe, sitting on the side of the street, drinking a cup of coffee and a cigarette. I don't know, that type of vibe. Smoking a rolled cigarette. Ugh, like that kind of shit. I don't know. Also, Fantastic Mr. Fox I saw as a kid, so like I have like that attachment to it, but I don't know. Family Guy put it best. A French girl smoking a cigarette and being depressed is not a movie. Was it them making fun of Wes Anderson? Because if so, that's hilarious. You seem like you come from a Christmas Vacation sort of family. I am. I very much was Christmas Vacation. That was the one I liked. Yeah, my family is country and loves that movie. Yeah, see, I came from a Christmas Vacation kind of family. When I would come visit my mom on Christmas for Christmas Story, it would be Christmas Story. Sorry, I said that fucked up. But yeah. Oh.
Millennium Odyssey is true art. Also, Millennium Odyssey the web series has a new home, millenniumodyssey.gumroad.com. Season 2 starts December 19th. millenniumodyssey.gumroad.com.
Tay is Randy Quaid, basically. I'm Uncle Eddie. No. My god. Yeah, I don't think I've seen too many French films. I think there was one I was gonna watch, and I think it was because I heard it, like, David Lynch was inspired by it. Oh. It's like the name of a town. I gotta look it up. It's bothering me. Let me finish this row. We're about to be done with row 16. Give it up for row 16. Unless someone says it. I've never seen The Manchurian Candidate. No, it's not. It's like the name of a town. I will say, I liked Edward Scissorhands. I like the vibe of Edward Scissorhands, but that was also, that's a childhood movie for me, so that's why I like it. French movie. No. Oh my god. I like that Emma Lee movie too. I haven't seen the full thing, but obviously that's Fit Girl. So, David Lynch? Oh, dude, what is it? Okay, maybe it didn't inspire David Lynch, but it was something... Fuck! What was it? Batman 2 is a Christmas movie. Nice. Okay, wait. Let me see if I can just, like, explain what I'm thinking of here. It's like an investigate. Maybe it inspired Chinatown. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Chinatown's pretty good too. I've only seen it once though. It's been a long time. Have you heard of or seen The Wages of Fear? Good movie. It's French. No, I haven't. What's up, Drink Zip? Oh, dude. French movie with detective. It's like a detective movie. And it's in black and white. Oh, what is it called? No. No. Alphaville. Alphaville. That's what it was. Yeah, I've wanted to watch this. I've heard about it before. I never got my zip. I've never tried zip. I've been curious about it. Yeah, I need to rewatch Chinatown. It's been a long time. Zip sucks. The site shut down with the account name is DrinkZip. Too bad it's a Roman Polanski, but he's strictly a good director and nothing else. Yeah, he made Chinatown, right? Is that what you're saying? Roman Polanski made Chinatown? That's so crazy to think. Yeah, it is. Man, I know he made other shit. What else did he make? Oh, he made Rosemary's Baby. Hmm. Makes you think. Sharon, wasn't his baby Sharon Tate's? Like, was he with Sharon Tate? Or was that... Like, was that baby that got killed his baby? I just wondered. It was? That's crazy. That's really weird. He made Sharon Tate cuck him? Oh my god. Good god. If y'all want to see some, like, fucked up, like, Manson shit, though, there is a, like, claymation movie called Live Freaky, Die Freaky. Very, very fucked up and weird. But crazy depiction of Manson stuff. The only reason I know about that is because all 3 members of Green Day are in it. I don't know why, but they are. Hey, it was a whack job. You can figure it out if you think about it. Yeah, of course. But, you know, that is just crazy to have, like, confirmed. Hey, it's Tay Day. Yes. You think Manson was an informant? I mean... I do think it's interesting, like, the fact that he was, like, buddies with one of the Beach Boys. I find that kind of weird. I haven't seen too many of those Polanski films, though, other than Rosemary's Baby and Chinatown, though, when I looked. Yeah, I've seen Rosemary's Baby. That's just crazy. Watch The Ninth Gate? I feel like I wanted to watch more, like, Scorsese stuff, too. Like, I really want to watch Raging Bull, because I know that there is, like, some lore behind Raging Bull, where apparently, like...
Morgan, Manson was just the Epstein of his era. Get close to influential types and compromise them with bad stuff and extract favors.
He said it, not me. There is interesting stuff there with that, for sure. The fact that, like, he constantly, like, grew up in a life of in and out of jail that, like, nobody would have noticed if he was, like, taken away and brainwashed. And how did he learn how to do all that to people? How did he magically end up at Spawn Ranch, which was a literal Hollywood set that was just, like, abandoned? Ain't no way it was just some old fucking blind dude that owned it. Just random. I don't know. Very, very weird coincidences. If not on purpose. Well, and like, I think it was some shit where like his mom was a prostitute and his dad just was like a fucking piece of shit. You know, like, so he was practically homeless his whole life. Nobody would have known. You ever watch Taxi Driver? Oh, of course I've seen Taxi Driver. I have absolutely seen Taxi Driver. But there is some interesting stuff with Raging Bull that I heard where, it was a story that Martin Scorsese told where he was, like, in the process of making that film. And, something like The Clash, like, came to visit him. And, it was, like, storming and shit at that time when they, like, came to visit him. And they were listening to one of their new songs that they made. And it was Clampdown. And it said, like, let fury have the hour, anger can be power, did you know that you can use it? And it was, like, Martin Scorsese said, like, when he heard that line, like, fucking lightning and shit was happening at the same time. And it was just very, like, very much influenced him with writing that movie. There's something about that. You can find a clip of him explaining it. It's probably a little... It's been a couple of years since I've seen that, so I may not have, like, explained that perfectly, but something along those lines. It was pretty cool. I've seen Nightcrawler. Well, no, wait. I think I watched, like, half of Nightcrawler and I, like, fell asleep. Because it was, like, late when I was watching it. But I remember that. I remember watching it thinking, like, this is crazy. But I was just so tired I fell asleep. Okay. Dude, there's one Jake Gyllenhaal movie where it's like... I gotta look it up because I don't want to, like, spoil it by explaining it. Hold on. Let me look up what that was called. It was something pretty cool. But, like, the movie itself was crazy. Oh, what is it called? Enemy! It's called Enemy. That's a very interesting one. And there's, like, a pretty scary scene in it. There's, like, interesting shit in that movie, too. Yeah. Well, of course, Donnie Darko. Yeah, but I'm talking about, like, a different kind of movie. Like, more recent. You know, Brokeback Mountain? I'm just kidding. Yeah, Enemy's pretty crazy. At least from what I remember. It's, like, been, like, fucking years since I've seen it, though. Just cowboys being cowboys. "18 naked cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch." Yeah, Zodiac was pretty good. It's been a while since I've seen it, though. It's About a Time in the West. Isn't that the Seth MacFarlane movie? Harry at the Spot? Like the kids movie? Is that what you're talking about? Which one is it that's the Seth MacFarlane Western? A Million Ways to Die in the West. I'm sorry. Pardon me, I'm sorry. Yeah. Harriet the Tubman. Yeah, Blazing Saddles is always good. I was like, what the fuck is up with Lil B posting pics of girls' feet in the Twitch chat, and another chatter was like, fuck you, Lil B is an amazing man. He took care of me and my kid after the dad passed. Lil B posting in here. What's your favorite Tarantino movie? Reservoir Dogs. Are y'all talking about spaghetti westerns? Oh man, what the fuck? Okay. I always mix up Jackie Brown and Harlem Nights, oh god. I haven't seen all of Jackie Brown. And personally, I like, Young Guns more than Tombstone. Personally. But that, I mean, both I grew up seeing, so... Yeah. Rip Cobra. I have only seen bits and pieces of The Fifth Element. Isn't that the dude from Rebecca? No, but I think it's like his brother or something, which is funny. I think! I could be wrong, though. It's not the guy from The Breakfast Club, though. I am now on row 17, so I have 6 more rows of this. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Got 6 more rows. Have you any interest in silent cinema? Tried getting into it, but only Metropolis and Napoleon grasped my interest. I saw Metropolis. I watched Nosferatu. Man, are those the only 2? I think no, there was talking in it. It was like, there was one that I remember watching, and it was like a summer in New York or some shit like that, and like, oh, I can't think of what movie it is. But it's in like black and white. It's not a silent movie though. It's like a really old one though. Oh, he is in Breakfast Club? Who the fuck is he in Breakfast Club? Oh, he's like the jock kid. Holy fuck. Isn't he like the jock kid? I was imagining him as the dude in the plaid with the fingerless gloves. But I was thinking like, that's not him. I think that's like his relative or something. Yeah, the wrestler jock stereotype. That's right, that's right. Fuck, I totally forgot about that. Yeah, who got into it with Bender. Yeah, that's right, that's right. Yeah, and he's related to Charlie Sheen. That's what it was. It's been a long time since I've seen Red Dawn. Yeah, I'm not surprised that the new Napoleon movie was shit. Oh, I'm not surprised. What's funny is like if you like learn that they're related and then you look at them, you're like, oh, I can kind of see it now. It's like, this is really weird. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I had a feeling they were just gonna make Napoleon look like fucking shit. Yeah, their dad was in Apocalypse Now. Yeah, Martin Sheen. I knew that. And he's staring at the fucking ceiling fan. Oh god. Saigon. Yeah, Apocalypse Now is so good. It's a great movie. Charlie was there when they were filming Apocalypse Now? Damn. I do watch anime. I mean, like, I haven't so much recently, but... Yeah, Platoon's good, too. Yeah, Platoon was definitely a movie I grew up seeing all the time. I do watch anime. It's been a minute, though, and no, I have not seen Monster. Oh, yeah, I love Death Note. Death Note's... The fuck? The fuck? I might need to go check something real quick, guys. I got an interesting text message. So, like, obviously y'all know I was saying I'm worried about my power going out because they're working on power lines. But my mom's asking me if the water is off? Question mark? I guess I'm gonna go check that real quick. 1 second. fuck? Why would I be asked that question? Yeah. Wow. Yeah, Death Note is great until one character stops being in it. Yeah. Yeah. I can agree, buddy. I can agree, but damn it, I wanted to find out what happened anyways. I remember that was like the first anime I really actually watched. The very first one I actually remember seeing, I'm not gonna count Pokemon, because I think I watched that a little bit as a kid, but I just watched it because I was like, oh, cute little characters. But I wasn't like into Pokemon. The very first anime that I recall actually watching a little bit of, it was Elfen Lied. Probably not the best one to start with, but... Yeah, I've wanted to watch Cowboy Bebop. I get to the same, like, episode every time, and then I stop watching it. Which sucks. But yeah, Elfen Lied was the first one. Yeah, it's a horrible Yeah, I never actually finished watching it when I was a kid. But... I watched Elfen Lied when I was like 9. I watched like 2 episodes of it, you know? And, you'd love CB? What is that? But Death Note was like the first one I actually legit watched. Oh, Cowboy Bebop. Duh. Sorry. I want to know what happens with Spike so bad. I want to know. Like, I want to know his lore so bad. But there are certain elements of Cowboy Bebop, like, the other guy, like, the just, like, over-Japanese done stuff that I'm like... Why do you have to look like that? You know, like, certain things like that where I'm like... It's, like, too Japanese at times. His name's Spike, right? What is his fucking name? The dude that smokes the cigarettes and uses the pistol. And is, like, the regular, non-space looking dude. Yeah, Spike. Okay. I could get it for other animes, but Cowboy Bebop, I mean, it's like certain things like, Japanese cartoon is too Japanese. I just mean, like, it's like the shit like the Sword Art Online with the oversized swords. And, like, certain things like that, okay? That I just, like, it's too much of that, like, overdone style. Whatever the name of the other character that's on the ship with Spike, the fucking dude with the big-ass mustache and has Ein. Like, I love the dog. I love that and everything. I think it's also just the... I don't know. Certain things about it that I'm like, Huh. Don't get me started on One Piece. Jet, that's his name. See, I watched One Piece when I was a teenager, and I watched a lot of it, and I liked it for, like, the wholesome pirate vibe. And then it started, it was starting to get a little too Japanese. I stopped at Eni's Lobby, where it's really starting to get a little too Japanese. Because, look, I could get behind the idea of, like, okay, they eat a fruit, they have a special power. But it was at Eni's Lobby where I was like, I can't keep doing this. I never watched Inuyasha. Violet Evergarden. I feel like I've heard this. Yeah, I've wanted to watch Akira. I've watched like the first 5 minutes of it, which sucks. I never actually finished watching it. But I've heard it's really good. No, I like watching it in Japanese. Lupin is my, like, top tier, personally. Lupin, Death Note. For sure those two are like my top tier. Old Lupin, not new Lupin. I've also wanted to, I think I only watched like half of it, but it was Vampire Hunter D. I really liked the movie of that. It was really cool. I'm trying to also think of, I mean, I like Studio Ghibli stuff too, obviously. But, I mean, that's a whole other ballgame. In my opinion. I don't know. If you watch sub, why not just read the manga? Because I can watch it for free, and I'd rather read a manga, like, physically if I had it. You know what I mean? Ooh! Wait. Yeah, Barefoot Gin, I watched recently, actually. That shit was fucking crazy. Again, fell asleep halfway through, but holy fuck. What a movie. What a... golly. Like, that movie... wow. Like, that was a really, really good movie. Okay, and here's something. Let's see if anybody knows what I'm talking about here. I have been trying to find this certain movie. It's a Japanese anime movie. It's an older movie, and it's not Barefoot Gin, and it's not Grave of the Fireflies, but it is about a boy who, him and his dad worked on digging a bunker under their house to avoid the nukes during World War II. His dad goes off to war and doesn't come back. But when the sun goes down into this bunker, he sees the dad. I cannot find that fucking movie, and I want to. I have been trying to find that movie for years, but I just randomly came across it one night because I used to go on anime websites and just click random letter, and turn on whatever it was. My god, I found some crazy shit that way. But that particularly really, like, stood out to me. Doomsday Castle? I don't know. Cannon Fodder? I need to see. I need to look these names up that you're giving me here. It's not Grave of the Fireflies. I don't like using AI. I'd rather ask people. The fuck? And when I have tried just typing this into Google, it gives me Grave of the Fireflies. Nah, it's not that. It's definitely not cannon fodder. It's an older one. Not 90s, but like 80s. Who else said what? What else did... Someone else said something else. Doomsday Castle? Yeah, no, definitely not that. Why is it not even... It's definitely not that. I cannot find it. Babe, A Pig in the City. Hey, I liked Babe. I liked the movie Babe. I used to love that movie, The Little Pig. I Live in Fear, 1955. I don't think it's that old. It's more of like an 80s, maybe 70s. Babe is directed by the Mad Max director? Really? That's cool. Hey, and he uses a blue healer. See? Dude knows his shit. And in Babe, uses a border collie. Dude knows his shit with animals. What did I tell you? Describe the movie more. Do you have an estimate on the year release? Like the decade? I want to say 80s. I think it had cell animation. Like, it definitely looked hand-drawn. Oh, dude. I don't think it... Because it was not Grave of the Fireflies. It was like an only boy. He didn't have a sibling, from what I remember. It was just the boy, his mom, and the dad. But the dad goes off to war. And he doesn't return. Nausicaa. No, it ain't anything like that. It's a World War II movie. It's like a war movie. It's a Japanese anime war movie. But that's what I'm saying, like the dad goes off to war and doesn't come back. It's not hentai. Barefoot Gen 2? That would be crazy if so. That would be really crazy if so. But nah, because it was like, the premise of the movie, the idea of the movie was the fact that they dug the bunker. My air raid shelter? Yo. Is that it? Holy fucking shit. Did you find it? Holy fucking shit. Did you just find it? No way. Holy fucking shit, you found it! Dude, you found it. It's my air raid shelter. Holy fuck. It's from 2005. I'm so sorry. Holy fuck. Dude, I've been trying to find this for years. Thank you. Dude, thank you. Thank you so much. I've been trying to find that movie for so long. Oh, I'm so glad. My brain can rest easy now. I die. Yeah, that movie was crazy. It was a really interesting movie. I didn't realize it was fucking 2005, though. My bad. My bad. It's just older anime. Older looking anime. Look, I'm sorry. My memory of it was that it was an 80s film. Alright? Because why would they be making World War II animes in 2005? My bad. I'm sorry. Look, it's been years since I've seen it, too. Cut me some slack. Cut me some slack. Like, it was, easily, like, 4 years ago. 3 or 4 years ago. So, cut me some slack. There you go. Vindicated. Looking at pictures of it, it has a very 70s to 80s art style. Clocked. There you go. No, I haven't seen When the Wind Blows. Oh, oops, sorry.
Love THR Music Tay. Have you read the Akira story?
No, I have not read the Akira book, or manga rather, and I haven't watched it. I've wanted to, but I just haven't. I implore you to watch Redline. It's hand-drawn. It took 7 years to make. Damn. Hell yeah. Alright. Speaking of Cyberpunk, thanks for the follow. Speaking of Cyberpunk, Tay and chat, you got any Cyberpunk good stuff apart from Blade Runner? Honestly, I haven't even seen all of Blade Runner. I have a hard time getting into Cyberpunk. Like, vibe stuff. I do want to start, I do have, like, a Philip K. Dick book that I wanted to start reading. But I don't know.
Who feelin' patriotic?
Who up feeling patriotic? Yeah, Porco Rosso's really good. I heard Elon Musk jokes to Cyberpunk because it's his favorite aesthetic that he's trying to push on everyone. Hell yeah. Thank you for the gifted subs, Dr. Tetanus. Let's go. Thank you, sir! Thank you, sir. We got another one coming, I know it. I just know it. Thank you, sir! Wait for it. Thank you, sir! Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir! Thank you! I can sing the full national anthem. Thank you, sir! You have the same mic as me, and does it turn on randomly and make me paranoid? No, it doesn't, because I turn off my computer every day. So. Can you play it on the guitar, though? Actually, probably not. Cobra's got me beat. Cobes is the only one that can do it the best, aside from Jimi Hendrix. Alright, I'm gonna play the music now. I believe I am now on row 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, I'm on row 19. Good song, ever heard it? No, I don't think so. I mean, depends on who's by. We're getting there. We're getting there. Jigglypuff is coming to life. Oh! 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 Are you... Hold on. Are you talking about the Death Note short stories? Are you talking about this? Is this what you're talking about? Is this what you're talking about? If so, this is the one I have. I haven't read this yet. Is this it? I've been wanting to read it. I love Death Note. That's why I got this. I have the first 3 mangas of Death Note too. Like the first OG 3. Is that what you're talking about? Damn. Oh my god, you're so gay. Look, I like Death Note, okay? So what? I'm a girl. At least a girl can like it and it not be so fucking weird. Alright? I will say. Damn, that's cool. I didn't know that. Next crochet project on stream will be Ryuk. I don't have any Cowboy Bebop, unfortunately. Well, hey, Grayman. I get what you mean now by saying Kira. I'm like, oh, I'm thinking you're talking about Akira. Yeah, don't get me started on the Netflix movie of Death Note. They blackwashed L. It's horrible. I was pissed. At least the girl was not as annoying as in the anime, though. Also, the fact that bitches think that that girl is like someone to strive, like someone they should strive to be, fucking horrible. Horrible. Pun intended. Because if you think that that bitch is a cool bitch, you're crazy. I'm talking about the bitches that think that the girl from Death Note is someone that's cool and, like, they should strive to be. As if she didn't, like, completely fuck up the entire fucking plot of the whole thing. Like, the whole point of her character is that she fucks everything up. God. Like, bitches thinking, like, I'm gonna dress up as her for Halloween because she's such a cool anime character. No. She's a whore.
Greater than make American Death Note greater than light kills 242,000 criminals greater than light is hunted for racism.
Neb. Neb is here, everybody. Tail is making an appearance. Go ahead. Come on. Neb. Nebby. Neb. Nebby. Just get in my lap. It's okay. Go ahead. Come on. You can't see her because... She's here, though. Yeah, Misa. That's her fucking name. Annoying ass name, too. Misa! Like fucking... like another annoying character that we're all familiar with. The Death Note with Willem Dafoe is the one on Netflix I'm talking about. Nah, guys can like Death Note. I'm saying the, like, manga and shit, at least. Do I plan on watching season 5? I mean, for like background noise. That's kind of what I did these past seasons. That's what I did with the first season. It was cool to have on while I'd crochet all day. Yeah, of course I've seen American Psycho. How is Norman Bates not the main character of Psycho? I've watched all of the Psycho movie, like 1, 2, 3, and 4, and it does explain his lore, though. It's pretty cool. Shittily done. Very shittily done. But it explains his lore. I want to see the movie, or I want to see the movies. I want to read the books of it. Or definitely the book of Psycho. No, there's like more to Psycho. If you were to watch like the following Psycho movies, it explains how his mom treated him. And there's that aspect to it. No, it's a book. Three more rows. Yeah, I haven't seen Vince Vaughn's Psycho. I bet that is pretty funny. Didn't he do the Texas Chainsaw Massacre too? Hi, Grayman. Hi, Grayman. Please don't try to jump up here. Please don't. You're gonna claw the fuck out of me if you do, and it's gonna hurt. See, he's doing the Galarian Meowth behavior. He's like, just very much like that plushie. It's just so accurate. I know, I just haven't had the time to watch movies. What was your reaction when Joe randomly tweeted, "I hate Taylor"? I was on the phone with him when that happened. I was doing the Jeff and Job podcast that just had never got posted. They never posted it. Never seen any of the Saw movies, and I don't really care for them. I want to play a game. That's like the only funny part to me. I want to play a game. I like the scary movie rendition of it. You can't watch a movie while crocheting. I personally like, if I'm watching a movie that I know, like, has been recommended to me, I would rather fully pay attention to it, if that makes sense. I don't know. Like a David Lynch movie, I'm not going to be crocheting while watching that. I'm going to be watching it, because there's shit happening, whether I'm looking, you know, like, there's going to be shit happening without there being noise. Yeah, I was telling Job, like, I bet if you tweet that, you'll get traction, and sure enough, he did. And, that podcast just never got posted. I don't know, I haven't really heard much from it. It's been like 6 months. 8 months, I think, actually. I think it was like April when they asked me if I could do it, and I did it. I haven't seen a movie called Weapons. Would you consider undergoing a filthrum shortening procedure to de-chutify yourself? What the hell is a filthrum? I feel like I know what it is, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh, this? What's wrong with that? Shortening? What? So then I'd look like... look like a fucking busted hoe? Fuck that. I have a nice Cupid's bow. I love how REA appears when... Oh, thank you for the follow, by the way. I'm sorry. Yeah, exactly. Shorten and fatten that up the upper lip. I'm just playing, though, but yes, it would de-chutify you a little bit. Well, that's too bad. I'm not gonna turn myself into a busted hoe with some Botox in my face. My lips and my face. Fuck that. Just grow a mustache. Yeah. I have no idea why lip filler is so common with women here. It always looks like shit. Yeah, you're British, right? So you gotta deal with the chavs. You gotta deal with the chav girls. The fucking, like, paint themselves orange and get their lips. They fucking overdraw their lips, like, up to here. Like they look like fucking Miranda Sings unironically. It's Tuesday, isn't it? What? I have to check something real quick. With Eggy? You're supposed to be streaming yourself writing an essay on Kick, what you saw Taylor was streaming. Would you get a face tattoo? Absolutely not. I don't even think I'd get another tattoo other than the one that I have, honestly. I can't commit to something that, like, permanent. This is enough for me, because it was like, it's a sentimental thing, but... How about a head tattoo? Yeah, I should have done it when I was bald. That would have been funny. What tattoo do I have? It's just a couple words on my collarbone. But it has, like, multiple meaning, so... Is that your sorcerer robe? No, it's my blanket hoodie. That has a pouch on it so I could put Nebby in it, but she doesn't use it. She doesn't like the pouch as much as I thought she would. They both like to get on me when I'm wearing it, though, and, like, make biscuits on me, though, because it's like a blanket. Yeah, it's hidden, and my hair will grow over it, and it'll never be seen again. Nah, I would never do that. That's fucking stupid. Taylor, my cat slept in my bed for the first time ever, and I was really happy, but then I started singing this morning, and she fucked off to a corner of my bedroom where I wasn't present. Is it over for me? Well, if you start yelling and shit, and singing really loudly, it's gonna make the cat know. Like, old Grayman. Where's Grayman? Grayman? Oh. My cat Grayman doesn't like loud noises. He goes and hides. He doesn't care for loud sounds. Nebby doesn't really give too much of a fuck, but Grayman doesn't care for it. I know, if it's... But you sing very loudly. You have the very much Broadway lungs. You have Broadway lungs. So when you sing, you're singing like you're on a Broadway stage, and I can just tell. And I just think that probably... It's not that, like, you know, it's just too loud for the cat. You gotta think, like, you gotta realize, their ears are way more sensitive than ours. Does Daisy mind loud sounds? No, because she's deaf. I got a good picture of her this morning. Hold on. I'll show you. We gotta get through these rows. I was only wanting to go for like 2.5 hours today, but I think I got like 2 more rows. I hate that I'm not getting as far as I was wanting to get. I did do a lot of stitches though. We're getting pretty far. We're getting pretty fucking far. Jigglypuff is being made. Keep in mind how small the stitches are, everybody. Yeah, hold on. Let me get this picture of Daisy pulled up real quick. It was pretty funny. Merely pretending to be deaf. Yeah, let's see if the camera picks it up. Well, I guess I could show it this way. Is it gonna... Oh, hold on. Let's see. Oh, dude. It's like too dark now. I need it to be just the right... Oh, look at her. What a little dork. Sitting there all... goofy looking. I wish it'd focus. I didn't want to focus. But it's pretty funny. Yeah, I've seen Taxi Driver. Hell yeah, thank you for the gifted sub on Kill. Thank you for the 2, actually. You've sent 2 gifted subs. My bad. Thank you, sir! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you, Dr. Tetanus, for the gifted membership. 2 Mops 420. You finally got yourself a membership. Wait for it. Is it gonna... I guess I need to make a notification sound for that. Can you crochet a kippa? I did earlier. It's gone now though. Thank you! Thank you! Thank you. Alright. What row am I on? I think I'm on 21. Okay, I'm on row 20. We're getting there. We got this row and then 3 more. 3 more rows. Thank you! Thank you! Thank you. Oh, fuck. I'm crocheting. Fuck. Sorry. Did we scare RA off with the patriotism? We might have. Three more rows. Now we're on row 21. Y'all, look at that. Y'all see my finger dent? Holy shit. Finger dent. Oh yeah, you can see it good there. Look at that. You see that fucking finger dent? Daily occurrence. Shit. We're almost there. Sorry for the 6-minute wait on Kick, by the way. It's just a preventative measures. It helps you think what you're gonna say when those 6 minutes are up. So the Mr. Saturns, I'm glad you asked me about this. I'm glad you asked. So, we have the army of them here. Alright, the army of them are here. I am hoping I can get these shipped out, like, tomorrow or Thursday. What fucking sucks, though... Thanks for the follow, by the way. What sucks, though, is, the boxes that I shipped them in are not... I can't get them right now. So I have to wait a minute, hope and pray that Walmart has the boxes that I usually ship the stuff in. And, all I gotta do is add the little bows and their eyes, and they will be ready to ship. Like I said, or well, like it says on the website, when you order them, it takes 1 to 3 weeks. That's why I did 5 at a time, because I knew that it would take me way longer than it should be. But we have the Mr. Saturns here. We just need to get the bow added and the eyes, and he'll be ready to go. So, you will be getting these very soon. Very, very soon. I'm sorry for the wait. I do want to redo these. However, I might wait just a little bit longer to restock them because I don't want to be having to do this like during Christmas time, you know, like I don't want to have a bunch of shit stacked up on me for Christmas time because I have family stuff going on. And like the week of Christmas, I'm not going to be able to stream because Christmas. But yeah, of course, thank you for sticking it out. I'm sorry that it's taking so long, but we have the army of Saturns being built right now. Boing. Bows just need to be added on, sewn on, and the eyes, which we'll more than likely have done tomorrow. I gotta hope and pray that I can get the boxes at Walmart. Hopefully they're in stock. I went to Walmart yesterday. It said they were in stock. I went, and they weren't in fucking stock. So, I don't know. Hopefully they'll be there next time I go to Walmart. Being a professional crocheter means sacrifice. Yes, but if I do the Mr. Saturns now, the 3-week mark will probably be around Christmas. I don't want to have to be, like, rushing to do crochet projects. On top of the fact that I'm making a crochet gift, I'm not going to try to kill myself like that. I'd rather wait, literally, like, maybe I'll re-release them, like, on Christmas, or right after, you know, like the New Year. I'll redo the Mr. Saturns. I just don't want to end up in the situation that I was with the Little Majocks. That was tough. That sucked. It hurt. It was painful. It was cool, but does Walmart not do home deliveries? I mean, they do, but, like, fucking, you gotta pay a bunch of extra shit and hope that they can find your house. Fuck that. But the Mr. Saturn was gonna be my 6th grandson's gift. Well, I'm sorry. Don't make me feel guilt like that. Alright, I'm gonna try to do this row and 2 more rows, and then I'm probably gonna call it a day. Mind you guys, it's like over 600 stitches that I've been doing. On top of just hanging out. Little Timmy needs to go into the Mr. Saturn pond so he can heal up. Is there a handheld auto crochet tool? Because you can get a handheld sewing machines in the sewing world. No. There is... Crochet cannot be done with a machine. Plus, hey, thank you for the follow. Crochet cannot be done by a machine, and those handheld sewing machines suck ass, from what I've heard. Coming from, like, actual people who sew. That I know. Row 22. Thanks for the follow. Also, I will say, okay, look, people that sell crochet patterns, they have been under threat of AI, but I don't see a reason to sell a list of numbers. That is ridiculous to me. To sell your patterns feels really silly. Personally. As a crocheter, I think that's fucking stupid. To sell a bunch of numbers to somebody? I don't know. That just doesn't seem right. At least when it comes to plushies. I don't do enough, like, flat stuff to know. But, like, still, I don't think you should be selling patterns as it is. If you want somebody to know how to make it, and then show them how to make it. But if you don't want somebody to not know how to make it, like, if you don't want people to know, then just don't do it. Don't sell it. Simple as. I don't know. That's my perspective. I don't like the idea of selling fucking instructions on how to do something. That just feels like a scam. It's a good way of making money, but it's just, it feels cheap. I mean, don't buy it. I don't. I just look at it and then think like, okay, I can just simply copy that by looking at it.
Hello, just showed up. What's the scam?
I'm talking about people that sell crochet patterns. Do you think the Chinese have gotten into the crochet stuff yet? Yeah, they absolutely have. But you know, when a machine is able to crochet, that will just make the handmade stuff all the more valuable. Exactly. But yeah, the Chinese have definitely gotten into the crochet shit, but mind you, it's them forcing children to do it, and women to do it. That's why when you go into a Target, or a Walmart, or a store like that, and you see something crocheted, it is slave labor. It's not made, unless it is straight up a person. If it says made in China on it, and it's a fucking crochet item, that's slave labor. Go on that fucking Shein website right now and look up crochet. You'll see all kinds of shit, but it's all slave labor. What I was trying to get at with the patterns, though, is there have been AI patterns out there, and people will buy them and then try to make it and realize it doesn't make what it claims it's saying it's gonna make. Like, it's just a scam. Yeah, I would love to have the wools from that, or the bunnies, too.
Oh yeah. I'm into sewing, and I hate how when I'm looking into for patterns and the really well designed pieces are locked behind a paywall on Etsy or some shit.
Yup, exactly. Like, that's so stupid. When it's like, you can look at it and be like, I could probably just, like, figure that out on my own. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, it almost feels like common sense, where you're looking at it and you're like, I feel like I can just, like, look at this and make it myself. That's how I feel with crochet stuff. Like, I'm making the crochet gift I'm making for Christmas. It was somebody in my family that saw something on Etsy where it was, like, super overpriced. And it's literally just a bunch of fucking crocheted baseballs. Like, it's not that hard. Is it slaves or fake woven pattern that looks like crochet, or both? No, it is crochet, but it's done by slave labor. Knit has a very, like, if you look at a knitted item, it has a V look to it. The stitches look like V's. Crochet, it looks like it's in, you know, rows like this. Or if you see, like, the granny square stuff, there will be, like, a center piece that it's all, like, starting from. That's why I very much value my crochet. Alright, I'm almost done with row 22.
You think Sammy Hyde uses the beanie you made him?
I think, like, it was like during season 3 he said he still had it, so I don't know. For him to mention it, who knows? I know Chris Lynch kept using it after I made it, So, who knows? We're almost there. A crochet beanie made out of tires? Crazy. Crochet walrus. I have no idea all that shit about Jet, honestly. And did he try to smash? No. Absolutely the fuck not. But it could be because he knows I'll knock his ass out if he were to ever try some shit like that on me. So, you know, I don't know. I wouldn't think that of him, personally, from my experiences of hanging out with him. But everybody's different. I don't know. Let's watch your 2025 YouTube recap. That'd be crazy. Hell yeah, thank you.
Sometimes, I'm also really retarded, you know those Viking hoods, the medieval style ones, lol, it's literally a 3-piece project, and I still messed it up. It's fine, I'll just need to recut the actual hood piece longer.
No, that's alright. You know, like, hoods are a little more tricky to, like, perfect from what I feel like I've seen. Especially, like, even crocheting.
People don't know how to value things properly, they'll think a Rolex is worth more than a unique handmade item from a friend.
Yeah. Yes, I did in fact hear about the Morrow situation. You ever been to Bosnia? No. No. That's funny. Alright, let me make sure I am on... This is the last row we need to be on. Keep in mind how small this was when I started today. So. Oh, finger dent. We got the dent cam. Holy fuck. Dent moment. Dent moment. Y'all see that? You ever been to Estonia? I've only been to Mexico. That's the only other country I've been to. It sucked. Yep. Okay, we are in fact on the last row. One more row. Puff with no broom. Where would you like to go? I would like to go to Europe. That'd be cool. But at the same time, I don't think I can be on a plane for that long. It freaks me out. I wish I could take a boat. I wish I could take a boat like my fucking ancestors did, man.
Millennium Odyssey the web series. Season 2 starts December 19th. MillenniumOdyssey.gumroad.com. Get the Season 1 bundle pack and catch up on the lore.
Mexico just sucked all around. The only good thing was seeing the pyramids.
Not sure if I've asked already, how much extra would it be for you to make a beanie styled like a wizard hat? Hypothetically.
I could do a wizard hat. If that's what you're wanting. Just to make it more... because I'm a little confused. I would think... like, do you mean a wizard hat? Or do you mean a beanie that looks like a wizard hat? Because, like... if I made a beanie, it would have a rounded top. It wouldn't have, like, a wizardy kind of top. And the brim would be not like a wizard hat brim. I could do a wizard hat, for sure. Probably, like, 60. Last row, everybody. Also, I don't know if y'all noticed, like, how, like, filled out the ball of yarn was when I started today, but there's not much left here.
A wizard hat. I mean, a hat is a hat, but I'm meaning full brim, with the point, robes and a staff type lol, JK. But yes, a wizard hat proper.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, proper wizard hat. I'd have to say maybe, like... depends on what type of yarn you'd want it out of. Like, if you wanted it out of yarn like this, which is big and thick, which would work up a lot faster, probably 60. But if it was out of, like, acrylic yarn, like thin acrylic yarn, which is ideally like, this is cotton, but very similar. It's super thin. Like, very thin. I mean, look at the difference in, like, width there. If you did it out of thinner yarn, it would definitely cost more, because it would take way more time. It just depends. But yeah, if it was out of the, like, plushy yarn, I'd say, like, 60. If it was made out of the acrylic, I'd probably say, like, 80.
Tay went to Mexico to throw a cartel runner off the pyramid for Quetzalcoatl.
Indeed. We're almost done. One more, or like a half more of a row. Knit a whole golem. Right? That's what this Jigglypuff's gonna be. But I'm not a knitter, so don't call me that. There aren't Amish people around me. They're more north. Like, I don't think there are really any in Texas.
How much to knit me a fucking gambasine? A functional gambasine.
Well, I'm not a knitter, so I guess I can't really give you an appraisal on that one, buddy. Also, I'm thinking of, like, I want to try to set up a better way of doing beanie commissions on my website, where I can have, like, 5 slots available at a time. I'm able to give you guys the option of fitted, slouchy, cat ear, and all the different varieties of yarn. I just don't know... I just don't know if I can set that up on my Shopify. I gotta figure it out. Like, where y'all can fill in stuff yourself. To an extent. Like, you... Like, you choose your option of what you'd like. Gamba singing? What does that mean?
And what about thicker yarn than that as long as it has a tight weave? And what about putting a wire in the brim or even partly sewing the brim to give it rigidity?
Yeah. Yeah, it'd still probably be about, with the wire, probably. Why do I hear shit? Sorry. I would say maybe 70. Maybe 70. But wire doesn't cost much at all. It doesn't make a difference if I put wire in it or not, you know? Like, it wouldn't cost me that much more to do. It's not that much of an issue. But yeah. Can I crochet Kevlar? I don't know. That would be cool if I could. We're almost done, though. I intended to go a little shorter today, just because of the 24-hour stream.
Tay haunted like Zach Bagans right now, bro.
I know. I'm hearing, like, fucking... Unironically, I'm hearing, like, a haunted house, like, prop. Like a Halloween prop, like, hee 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 hee. From out there. Not much more. Alright. Alright. Well, I'm not gonna do that. That way I can see where I'm starting next time. Alright, so... if you were here from the beginning, or if you want to skip to the beginning... you see how small it was when we started. We are now... we have done his body. I only have this much yarn left. I need to roll my other thing of pink yarn. But I think I'm at a stopping point for today. Finger dented. Finger hurt and dented. That I'll have to... oh, Nebby, you making biscuits on me. I'm sorry, Neb. But we got a lot done today with it. Lot done on the crochet today, guys. With Jigglypuff, at least. Much more than last week. It's been a hell of a stream. Just hanging out with everybody here. Is it really dark already? God, man. I can't believe it's so dark already. Like, it looks pitch black outside. Why does it look pitch black? My
That's
goodness.
me, I'm in a walls, manifesting out of the earther to get my hat lol. Yo nibs. Love Tarkat.
Shit. Hell yeah, thank you. Yeah, man, it looks like pitch black outside. I don't like that. That pisses me off. Let's see. Let me get Nebby here. We haven't got a proper Nebby cameo today. Here she is. Nebby is here with us, everybody. Nebby, you want to say hi? Do you want to say hi to everybody? Oh, oh, you just gonna curl right up into me. Thank you, Nebby. She is in fact shy. She's being shy today. Nebby, where's your mushroom? Where's your mushroom at, Nebby? She knows she's got debts to pay. Alright. Did Nebby just shit on her? Or what does making biscuits mean? It's like when they're on you doing this. Hi, Nyap. What do you think of Nick Cage's movies before? Have I been asked what I think of Nick Cage's movies? I mean, it depends on what Nicolas Cage movie we're talking about. If you're talking about the fucking... like, newer ones, I haven't seen. But I like Raising Arizona. I watched, fucking... what's it? Ghost Rider? That was pretty funny. But... Yeah, I haven't seen all of Wild at Heart, just because that was a wild David Lynch movie for me.
Also,
Oh, yeah.
if anyone hasn't said already, her hair looks like it coming along well. Can't wait to see you back to her full length of gorgeous locks. A-OK emoji.
Hell yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm glad
Just
my hair's-
refining the copy to hear how it reads. Wish me luck everyone, I hope this works. Oh golly. Goes. Millennium Odyssey the web series, season 2 starts December 19th, millenniumodyssey.gumroad.com, get the season 1 bundle pack and catch up on the lore.
I haven't seen Face Off. I've seen bits and pieces of Face Off. I don't know. There are a good amount of Nick Cage movies that I feel like I have seen, but like I couldn't say off the top of my head. I've seen bits and pieces of Con Air, which is pretty good. From what I've seen of Con Air, it's pretty good. I haven't seen Vampire's Kiss. But yeah, he's got a ton of movies that I've either seen or I probably haven't. I don't know. I want to see the one where it's like the "you don't say" meme, like where that came from. I want to see that because that one seems pretty good. I've seen bits and pieces of that, I think. Were you confused for a boy before the head? No, I've never been. I never got confused for a boy until I went on Fish Tank. Yeah, I've seen National Treasure, I guess, if I think about it. Well, thank you, Nibby. Thanks, Dr. Tetanus. I thought you were going to say something. I was expecting it to say something. But it's been a hell of a stream, everybody. You did? Oh, well, let me see if I can find it. Sorry. I wonder what happened. Oh, god damn it. I have to log into all this shit again. I guess it's not that hard. Yeah, what are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, that's pretty funny. I never got, I never got confused for a boy until I went on Fish Tank. Then a bunch after that was, oh. Bringing Out the Dead and Mandy. I guess those are Nick Cage movies you recommended. Maybe it's because you said Bringing Out the Dead. I don't know. I wouldn't have thought it would have not played that. Let's see if it'll play it again.
Bringing Out the Dead and Mandy.
Okay, there it goes. Yeah. I have no idea why everyone calls Tay a guy. I think it's just a meme. She's a woman's woman to me. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Imagine if Nebby just roared like Godzilla out of nowhere. That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. Nebby? Nebby, have you ever thought about roaring like Godzilla? Nebby, can you roar like Godzilla? Are you about to jump down, Grayman? Here, let me help you down. I hate when you jump down. It makes me think you're in pain. Alright, we'll get the Grayman cameo too before we go. Here he is. Old big boy Grayman. We got big boy Grayman here. Would you ever play the Dragon Quest games? I've never heard of them. Have you seen any of the Godzilla films? Some of those are great. I think I've seen the first one because I thought it was really cool. And the fact that it's like a dude in a suit with a tiny city. The Grayman, yes. I knew some ambulance drivers whose favorite movie was Bringing Out the Dead. Damn, that's kind of funny. We need a Nebby and Grayman icons. Yeah, I need to figure that out. That would be really cool. I would like to make Nebby and Grayman. I have good, like, still images of them, too. That would be pretty funny. Are you about to reach up and get me, Grayman? Oh, okay. But, Dragon Quest is Dragon Ball Fantasy JRPGs. I don't even know what either of those are, unless you're talking about Dragon Ball. But, yeah.
The Adam's apple check was wild. If you've ever felt self-conscious about your looks, don't be. Personally, I think you're gorgeous and somewhat embarrassingly had a small crush when FTS2 started. Embarrassed smiley face emoji.
Well, hell yeah, thank you, I appreciate that. I thought that was really funny. I thought that was fucking hilarious, honestly. But we were all pretending to not be fans, so I couldn't laugh. I was definitely like... like, what the fuck? But, yeah, the Adam's apple check was really funny. I can't be mad at that. Like, how could I be mad at that? But, it's been a hell of a time, everybody. I'm about to head out. I gotta get going. Gotta go. Gotta go eat. I wanted to go shorter today, but turns out we went 3 hours anyways, so hell yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna head out. Again, I'm going live again on Thursday at 3 p.m. At 3 p.m. playing Resident Evil 4. At 3 p.m. on Thursday, we're gonna be doing some more Resident Evil, having a good time hanging out. playing more PS2. Hopefully I don't have to worry about my power going out. So I can be on the PC, be much more smooth. I mean, this was pretty smooth too, but definitely not the same as if I was streaming on my regular computer. But yeah. We're doing Resident Evil 4 on the PS2 on Thursday. Thank you all for tuning in. If you missed the 24-hour stream, it is on my Kick. You can find my Kick by looking in the description below. You'll see the link tree to all the different links. If you couldn't find my Twitter, it's also in the link tree. It's also right here. I don't know. I knew somebody was saying that, but old Resident Evil 4 on the PS2. But thank you all for tuning in. It's been fun. And I will see you on Thursday at 3 p.m. Bye!